All right. Since we are live, let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early. Smash the like button as you come on in. I say smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing in the AM. Share the video and spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live. You dig? All right. Let's scroll up. See what we got in the building before we start cooking. Shout out to the Nitric Banner in the super chat early in the AM with the two-piece. Appreciate the support. Says salute 78. Any word on who Debo got next? We finna cook. We finna cook on it. Appreciate it. Jalen Hudson in the building. Anwar Willis. We got Ratchet since 91. The homie Insane. Slip the Jab in the building. We got DP Rock up in here. CJ Robinson. Stephen L. the Mizak. HC Boxing, Tamir Ali, Dragon Fang, St. Louis Mix, David Scott III, Craig in the building, AB. Let me see here. What's that? Real Assad? What's that? Real Assad, I think. Salute. Avery Vice in the building. Keon True Story. He said, Lakers got 5. Oh, Lakers in 5. You said, wait, man, Lakers going. I think Lakers. It's that series over with unless the Rockets pull some like they win the next 2 games at home or something. That series over with, man. Damn shame. Told you about KD. People don't want to listen to me though. There's always some magical excuse for Kevin Durant. Young World in the super chat. The homie. Joe Thompson coming through, standing on LDBC business, representing that old Hillside Bourbon Company. Yes, indeed. We got King Strict in the building. The lovely sister Shaquilla Fields is in the building. We got Dre Dean in here. Ronnie Keno, Dinkin Dollars, Black Superman, GG Champ, Justin Jacobs, Mark Harrison, Jelly Bean in the building, Mr. Brave, Elbow, the homie Will Sinclair. What it do? What it do? Hey, I'm gonna put that hotel information. The hotel y'all should stay. I mean, you can stay where you want to when y'all come for the meet and greet. But I'm gonna put the recommended hotel. You know what I'm saying, so I can keep y'all out of the way of the nonsense. You know what I'm saying, keep y'all. You know what I'm saying, close by. You know what I'm saying, keep y'all. You know, out a little bit out in the burbs, a little bit. Let's see here. Javon in the building. D-Man Jr. We got Cheeseburger up in here. Michael James. Let's see here. Brother Cap God in the building. What's that? Holmes Enterprise? Salute. AB. CJ Robson, salute. Said blaming KD is diabolical. It's no way you watched that game. Yes, I blame the man had 9 turnovers. What are you talking about? Man, y'all not finna come up in here making excuses for KD. Every year it's another excuse for this mark, man. Every year. When he was with OKC, y'all blame Westbrook. I had to listen to this mess. Westbrook. Then he go to Golden State and win championships with a team that already won championships. Then he leave and he get all these superstar help and still can't win nothing because he ain't no leader. He ain't no leader. But every time he get turnover, ain't nobody want to talk about it. You let Westbrook get 5 turnovers, that's gonna be the news for every day, all day. Man, this guy, you can't win with this guy, man. All the turnovers. You got 5 turnovers. You can't win with that, man. You can't win with 5 turnovers. KD get 9 and don't nobody want to talk about it. Nasty work. See, that's why I can't mess with the KD, man. Yeah, he a great player, but he KD, nah, man, get him up out of here, pack him up. Todd French 600 in the super chat with that 2-piece. Appreciate the love. He says they can't duck Debo now. Black excellence. Salute, brother. Appreciate the super chat, Todd French. Let me see here. Shout out to my brother Young World in the super chat with that 20-piece chicken nugget. Thank you, good brother. Says you said I was in the super chat. He said you said I was in the super chat. So it's only right I send something, good brother. Hey, salute to you, appreciate it. My bad, man. I messed it up. Salute to you, brother. Appreciate the support, brother. All right, let's go and get down to it. Shout out to everybody in the building. Yeah, KD had 3 points in the whole second half, man. Come on, bro. Yeah, the other best. Listen, Houston messed up. Ime Udoka getting out coached, and then you traded all your young future talent away for one dude who injury prone and he's 37 years old. Man, whatever, man. People gonna learn. They're gonna learn. They're gonna learn, man. But let's go and talk about it. Soda Black in the super chat with the 2 piece. Thank you, good brother. Appreciate the support, fam. Say salute 78. Salute to you, good brother. Let's talk about it. So, Devin the Dream Haney, like I said, one of his options right now. One of his options is to go to Zuffa. So that information is out there now. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to say nothing until it was already out there. Y'all know me. I'm not in a rush to, ooh, look what I know type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But that's definitely an option. You got other options too. But the Zuffa option is there for hellified bread. You know what I'm saying? And you know, the usual people, the haters, the Devin Haney haters, they upset behind it. You know what I'm saying? You know, they upset behind it, of course. You know, they trying to twist it into a bad thing if Devin signed with Zuffa, right? Meanwhile, the dude that they glazing and Javante Tank Davis is a man without a claim. Ain't no money over there. They like this man got to fight cases. They ain't got nothing to say about that. They can't tell you nothing about magically. These dudes can tell you everything about Devin Haney deal when they don't talk to Bill, they don't talk to Devin, they don't talk to nobody involved. But they can tell you what's wrong with Devin Haney deal, but they can't tell you nothing about Tank Davis's 7-fight magical mythical deal. You know that deal he was supposed to have? You ever notice how they always ignore that? Why ain't nobody talking about it? Go to all the Tank channels and tell them to make a video, one long video explaining the 7-fight deal and why Tank and Leonard Ellaby and all of them why they all came out and lied to y'all about this 7-fight deal. What happened to it? Because I remember brothers in the mighty LDBC telling y'all it wasn't no 7-fight deal. It was all cap. And the PBC don't have no money. Amazon is not giving them no budget. And we had people who don't talk to nobody, don't go to no fights, they don't go nowhere. But they got all the information. Yeah, see, I've been hearing, see what I heard was, see, yeah, I heard this and see what I've been hearing. Delusional. They sit here and tell you that we wrong and we don't know what we talking about. Meanwhile, these busters, they never come outside, sit in the house all day. These busters is going to tell you what's going on with Devin Haney. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You know it's bad when you start rooting for somebody to fail in life. Not fail in the ring. When you start rooting for somebody to fail in life that you don't even know, you ain't never met him, you ain't never had an argument with him, but you start rooting for this dude to fail in life. That's when you know your life has hit rock bottom. That's when you know whatever you pretending to be doing on this internet don't mean nothing. In the real world, we all know your life sucks. Straight up and down, your life sucks. Miserable. Got a job you hate, probably. You know what I'm saying? Can't wait to Friday. You know, you be in there sweating and, oh man, can't wait to Friday. You be dreaming about Friday. I understand why you hate Bill Haney, why you hate that. I understand why you hate me. Because I even got to do this show right now. A lot of people got to do the show every day to make a quota. You know what I'm saying? They got to fill that quota. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to do this show. I do it because I want to. You know what I'm saying? Because I like talking to the fam about boxing. When I feel like taking a day off, I take a day off. I'm my own master. I see a lot of them cats don't like that though. A lot of them cats, they don't, they can't do what I do. So they hate the LDBC, they hate the Haneys, hate DHP, you know what I'm saying? And Glaze Javante Stank Davis. Growing with Soul, what to do? Cheeseburger, what's happening with it? Yeah, Eddie Hearn mad. Oscar De La Hoya mad. Everybody mad at Zuffa. Wait a minute. First and foremost, all of y'all bent over and took it up the rectum from Turkey. All y'all. Turkey just traded y'all in for Dana. Turkey, I told y'all, Turkey don't like promoters anyway. He don't like promoters. He think promoters get in the way of making fights. He don't. So Turkey came in the game and he used those promoters to build his clout, to build his, and then to steal their fighters slowly and for surely. That's all he did. And I was told this years ago. When Turkey first came in the game and took over for Khaled and them. I was told that Turkey he can't stand promoters. He gonna finesse them dudes. So anyway, regardless, right? I don't trust Dana White. Don't even like Dana White, but I don't have to. I don't have to. If Dana White is going to give these fighters bags to make fights that I want to see, then I support it. Now, as for the Ali Act that I've been talking about, that everybody been ignoring, that's not my business no more. That's the fighters' business. If the fighters ain't crying about the Ali Act, bruh, I'm not in there taking no punches. I just don't want to hear no fighters crying later on. You feel me? I just don't want to hear no, oh man, I didn't know. Oh, shut up, nigga. I don't want to hear none of that. You knew. You didn't care. So I don't want to hear nobody crying about the Ali Act. All right? Anyway, Devin Haney, one of his options is to sign with Zuffa. Sign with Zuffa, get a bag. All right. Now Zuffa and Gabe kind of been a crazy bag. They didn't sign Richardson Hitchins. And Zuffa needs credibility. You understand? Zuffa needs what they're trying to do right now is get credibility for their belt. And in order to get credibility for their belt, they need former champions, current champions. They need former undisputed champion like Devin Haney would do wonders for Zuffa, wonders for them to legitimize their belt. Because Devin Haney right now is ranked as the number one welterweight in the world. So if Devin Haney goes over and he wins a Zuffa belt, and let's say Devin Haney becomes undisputed at welterweight, right, or unified at welterweight, and then he has a Zuffa belt. That Zuffa belt would, in essence, be like the Ring Magazine belt. See what I'm saying? It would be legitimized. Once it's in the hands of a real champion, it gets legitimized. You know what I mean? So at that point, Zuffa will be right where they at, right where they want to be, in a legitimate standpoint. So in the beginning stages, I believe Dana White is going to pay these guys very well to get them over there, and later on he'll start, you know what I'm saying, doing filthy things to them. You know what I'm saying? He gonna groom them first. You know, he gonna groom them, and give them candy and a couple of dollars to go to the store and all that kind of stuff. Going to the penny candy store. Go on down there, boy. Go on down there. All right, boy. Yeah, go keep that $5, boy. You gonna love Mr. Dana. Oh, Mr. Dana, man, he always look out for us. Then he gonna say, I got the Nintendo. Yeah, I got Nintendo right up there, boy. Right upstairs, boy. Go on there and play that Nintendo. I got PlayStation, all that stuff, boy. I got the games up in there. Go on and play. You and your friend go in there and play. I gonna buy y'all some hot fries too, some Cheetos and whatnot. Yeah, go and get you some juices. Go on up in that room and play. That's what they're gonna do. And once you get comfortable, yeah, here come the hemorrhoids. Diabolical hemorrhoids. But DHP won't be around that long messing with Dana. I don't see Bill and Devin signing no lifetime contract with Dana. Bill and Devin is going, if they do decide to sign that contract, going to get in and out real smooth. Pause. They're going to go up in there, you know what I'm saying, sign the deal, you know what I'm saying, get to the money, beat on who they got to beat on, get up out of here, just like they did with Top Rank. You know what I'm talking about? Escobar, what's happening with it? G Code Wody, what it do? So yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Now Richardson Hitchins been calling out Devin Haney for a while, but he don't really want the fight. We know that. Richardson Hitchins has been trying to clout chase Devin Haney. He's been trying to use Devin Haney's name to get attention for himself and take that and get another deal with other people. I don't know what Richardson Hitchins has been doing. I don't really know all the details of what happened between him and Eddie and all that kind of stuff, but you know, you gotta be careful repeating what Eddie said because Eddie a liar. He's the devil. But it's still unclear what happened between Richardson Hitchens and Eddie Hearn and why he's now with Zuffa and not with Eddie and all that kind of stuff. Whatever. But Berlanga is over there with Zuffa. So Eddie is losing. He's losing. All his guys are leaving him and going over to Dana White. And Turkey's behind all of this, just so we're clear. Turkey's behind all of this. The smartest thing these fighters can do is trust no one in this boxing business. Get your money. Make sure every deal you sign, make sure every contract that you sign benefits you. You know what I'm saying? That's what you have to do as a fighter, as a business person dealing with boxing. Make sure you know what I'm saying, you're dealing with a fair situation that benefits you because you ain't doing nobody no favors in the sport of boxing by you can't let nobody get over on you. Because listen, Turkey is doing some great things for the sport of boxing, but Turkey got some sneakiness about him too. He got some sneakiness about him. I mean, all of them do. This is in the business world. You got to be a savage. You know what I'm saying? Nice guys finish last everywhere on the planet Earth. Everywhere. Even at a funeral, a nice guy gonna finish last. You know what I'm saying? Nice guy gonna finish last in the lunch line. You know why? Because you're gonna let everybody cut in front of you like a sucker. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mind Turkey being ruthless or Dana White being ruthless. It's just you just gotta make sure if you're gonna do business with them, make sure you just as ruthless. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm not mad at Conor Benn for his finessing of Eddie the Germ Hearn. You know what I'm saying? Eddie Hearn mad because he want Conor Benn to be loyal to him, but Conor Benn said, "Look, ain't no loyalty in this situation because this man is willing to pay me generational wealth. All right." So you should, if you really my friend, if you really rock with me, you should tell me, hey man, go get that money. I can't match that. Go get that money. That's what you should be saying. Cheeseburger said Tank could have made the bag by now, all these years. Tank could have been one of the most successful boxers of his generation. He could have been the most successful boxer of his generation. I think the only fighter that probably would have made more money than Tank had Tank had some cojones. But the only fighter that probably would have made more than Tank was Canelo. From this era I'm talking about. Like Canelo is the only one. Other than that, Tank should have been right there, making $40-50 million a fight. But that's if he wanted to fight the people he's supposed to fight. Especially now where everybody, it's so much controversy. Everybody think you scared of these guys. People think you washed. Tank could sign a 3-fight deal right now, 3 or 4 fight deal, and like get crazy money. But he too scary, bro. You know how scary you gotta be to leave $200 million, $150 million on the table because you're afraid to lose, bro. I wouldn't care. I wouldn't give a damn. What's somebody gonna say? You gonna laugh when they see you? You just made $150 million. Oh man, you got knocked out by Devin Haney. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I don't know, bro. I'm just different, fam. I'm just different. I don't get it. I don't get the cowardice, bro, that these guys be having, man. Like, social media has ruined these dudes, man. It has. Everybody's so afraid of getting clowned. Everybody's so afraid of being embarrassed. And, you know what I'm saying? Oh, man, they're gonna clown you. Ooh, that's why everybody out here wilding out with the weapons everywhere. People just wilding, dog. People wilding out. Can nobody take a whooping? Can nobody want to be embarrassed? The slightest even inkling of that you think somebody disrespecting you, there's no conflict resolution. Immediately, people go from 0 to 100 immediately. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to walk away because you feel like your reputation is on the line. You know what I'm saying? And your manhood on the line. Your internet clout is on the line. So you would rather crash out and off somebody just to say that you a real one. But now you're away from your kids and your wife, your girl, gonna be putting her mouth on somebody else's pickle. I'm just telling you. I don't care who you is. I don't care how good you been slinging pipe. I don't care how much money you had. After about a year of you sitting behind bars, she gonna still put money on your books if she a real one. But she gonna have her mouth on somebody else's pickle. And ain't nothing you gonna be able to do. But you might end up having your mouth on somebody's pickle. Just so you know. It ain't worth it, bro. Then you gonna be in jail thinking about all this nonsense. Man, I should have just walked away. I shouldn't have let that buster get me up, you know what I'm saying, get me all worked up. You know what I'm saying? But this is what we're dealing with now. The internet has ruined these dudes. Robert Singleton in the super chat with that 5-piece. Much love and much appreciation, fam. Salute. He says, salute, General. Dev gonna get that bag with Zuffa. Now Debo Dev gonna take both Ben and Africa grandmother change. Hey, I ain't mad at it, man. I ain't mad at all. And the funny part is, so I don't know. People is asking, like, so I'm trying to be careful what I say because, like I said, Devin has other options. So I don't know if he's gonna sign the Zuffa deal or not, or take the other deal. But if he does sign the Zuffa deal, and I don't know if it's gonna be Richardson Hitchins, I don't know if it's gonna be kind of Ben next, or if it's gonna be that this look, it's a little chump dude out here, man. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna keep that to myself. I'll keep this to myself. So I don't know what he's gonna do just yet. Supreme Beast about to talk Cadillac Red. What's happening with it, bro? Andre Toppin Jr. in the super chat with that 5-piece. Salute to your family. Say what up, 78. I missed your live about T.O.'s latest racist rant and your live about Devin yesterday. Got some catching up to do. Had some personal business. It's all good, fam. Hope everything work out for you, man. With that personal business, man. Appreciate the support, though. You know what I mean? So yeah, you know that's how that go. That's how that go. But like I said, yeah, you know, we're ready for Tank, man. We already talked about him yesterday, man. That dude, there's so much money out here for Tank, but he a coward. His fans don't want him to get the money. He don't want to get the money. Let the man go sit down somewhere and get the mental health medicine that he needs and the therapy and stuff like that. And I wish him nothing but the best if he can come back and be a better man. You know what I'm saying? Take care of his family. Same thing I wish for AB. You know what I'm saying? But you know, wishing all that stuff don't mean nothing if the person don't want to heal themselves. You know, they gotta want to heal themselves. You know, so that is what that is. You know, but Devin Haney, on a beautiful note, Devin is going to take his haters all the way. His haters, I said, are going to take Devin Haney all the way to superstar status. They already made him generational wealth. Devin don't have to box no more. He has generational wealth. He has businesses. He has homes. He don't even have to box no more. And I guarantee you, Devin got more money than your boy Tank. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Book it. Because y'all been sold an illusion for a long time. I've been telling y'all that. They get monthlies. Some guys been getting monthlies, bro. They put out these reports. Oh, Tank made this, make that. Tank is not the, you know what I'm saying? He ain't the sharpest knife in the drawer, bro. And they just be, look, the man, 10 million. Yeah. So this is what I'm gonna do, Tank. Check it out, man. I got 2 million. I'm gonna give you this check for 2 million, right? So the IRS, they're gonna come after you about that 2 mil. So that's your reported income, right? And the rest of the money, I'm gonna give it to you in installments. That way the IRS, everybody, they ain't gonna know. See what I'm saying? See, you're like, oh, that's smart. Yeah. Check it out. So you only getting the 2 million on paper. So you only got to pay taxes on that 2 million. But see, every month I'm gonna be sending you like 100 G's. You ain't never gonna be broke. I'm sending you like 100 G's every month. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That, okay, I understand. That makes sense. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah. Sucker. Straight sucker. That's a little tank for you. You know what I'm saying? That's how you talk to him. They tried to do that to Dev. And Dev and Bill didn't want to take that deal. So Floyd got mad. Everybody got mad. Shakur didn't want to take the deal. They got mad at Shakur. Don't nobody want to take them ridiculous deals, bro. Getting put up in a crib apartment like you some type of 304 and getting a check every month. And like you can't just get your money that they owe you. They're gonna give it to you in installments. So that way they can take your money and pay other people and all this. And then before you know it, when you ask for all your money, like, hey man, look man, I got something to do. I need all my money. Well, how much you need? I need like $5 million. What you trying to do with $5 million? Like, bro, it's my money. Can't get my $5 million. I'm trying to buy this house in Miami, man. Man, look here, man. This is what we're gonna do. Don't worry about it. All right? Because I don't want you having all that money. I told you IRS gonna come at you. I'm gonna buy the house for you, right? Under my LLC, right? I'm gonna make the payments for you every month. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make the payments for you every month. Okay? How about that? Oh man, that's a bet. So it ain't gonna cost me nothing. That's right. It ain't gonna cost me nothing. Goofball behavior. This how you can play with Tank. Tell him stuff like that. Then when they get real smart and say, all right, man, I need my money. I'm finna leave. I'm finna go over and sign with Eddie Hearn, man. I ain't got time for y'all. Tank, don't even worry about it. Look what we're gonna do for you, man. I just got off the phone with Amazon. I just talked to Derek Smith from Amazon. He owned Amazon. You know what I'm saying? He an executive over there named Derek Smith, man. Check it out. He told me they finna give you a deal for $250 million, right? But in order to do that, they need to make sure that we got you. Now you got to be signed to the PBC. See what I'm saying? If you sign to us for another 5 years, they're gonna give us the $250 million just for you. But see, you got to sign your name on this contract first. Okay. Yeah. And I bought you a Bentley outside too. It's a Bentley. Put some 22s on it for you. Yeah. Check the trunk. It's $1 million in the trunk. Oh man, thanks, Al. Man, you got $1 million in there too? Yeah, boy. Sit down somewhere. Shit, you know how I do. I look out for mine. Yeah, ain't nothing too but to do it, man. 22s and $1 million in the back. Whole time you posted, nigga owe you like $40 million. He giving your money in trinkets, and you thinking you winning. Diabolical. Ty Friend 600 in the super chat with that 2-piece. Appreciate the love, fam. He says, don't wish anything on T.O., but to get his jaw wired. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's get T.O. up out of here. Get T.O. right up out of here. You know what I'm talking about? So anyway, now Dev, he got options. Let's say if he takes the Zuffa deal, let's just stick with that. You got Connor Benn out there. You got Richard Hitchins, and you got other people. Okay, if he takes the Zuffa deal, okay. Now, Zuffa is making a play for legitimacy. I told y'all this. So they need Devin Haney, right? A lot of people was just talking crazy. Oh man, Zuffa and them, they wouldn't want Devin Haney. They want exciting guys. They want this and they want that. I told you, y'all don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I want T.O. out of boxing too. He don't deserve to get no paydays because he don't get it. He keep going on and on. Like I never seen somebody this insecure about black that's jealous, openly jealous. Like most people that's jealous will try to hide their jealousy. This dude T.O. cannot hide his jealousy, fam. This dude hate black folks. He does. He can't hide it. It's disgusting. Nasty work. Shout out to the good brother Benjamin Harrington in the super chat with that 50-piece Giannis. Much love, much appreciation, man. Coming through with the 50-piece nugget, man. Says salute 78, salute to the chat. Thank you, good brother. And salute to you, man. Y'all have a wonderful, blessed weekend with that. Yes, indeed. So yeah, I want T.O. out of boxing though. He don't need to be here. T.O. ain't got no business out here. What's up, Freedom's March? T.O. ain't got no business making no money in the sport of boxing no more. After the nonsense that T.O. has pulled and continued racist rants that he's been on. Turkey Al Sheikh has warned him, according to T.O. Other people have warned him, but yet still there's no consequences. There's no CNN interviews talking about the racism of this guy. All the boxing media is giving him a pass and just, chalking up. It's, And I seen that sucker mess DAZN just pulled too. Y'all see on 420, DAZN put that image up of Ryan Garcia standing over Devin Haney, talking about on this day, blah, blah, blah. Memorizing this, like memorializing this, acting like Ryan did something. Even though Ryan Garcia cheated Devin Haney, they still going. This how you know, bro. This is what I'm telling y'all. Tell me again, who ain't racist? I'm telling you, all of them is racist, bro. The whole shebang of everybody, all of it. Because I know this for a fact. I know that if Devin Haney had popped dirty and he had did to Ryan what Ryan did to him, and Devin Haney had popped dirty, I guarantee you, wouldn't nobody be celebrating that victory? Nobody. They would shun that every time they talk about Devin Haney. They'd be dog. Oh, he's a former drug user, he's a cheater, blah blah. But that's how they do black fighters. That's how they do black people in general. That's what I'm telling you. But because Ryan is Ryan, he gets to cheat. He gets sympathy. He gets to run around with Gorlock the Gooch, right? He gets to do all the stuff that y'all say. Y'all run around. Y'all was just out here for a whole year talking about Diddy. Oh, Devin Haney and Diddy. Devin Haney was at the Diddy party. Devin Haney was at the Diddy party. Oh, Tank Davis got picked up by Diddy. Oh, the Diddy. And now you got Ryan Garcia out here. Let's go to it. We ain't gonna never forget this. I'm gonna play this every video. See Ryan. Ryan with Gorlock the Gooch. There you go. Ryan with Gorlock the Gooch.
Do you find Gorlock to be attractive?
Yes.
True.
Yeah, true, we said. Ryan ain't playing with y'all. Ryan want all the Gorlock the Gooch. That's what he want. Well, y'all playing. So yeah, this is but Ryan get a pass for that. You don't see none of your favorite content creators. It's always talking about Devin Haney, baby mama, and Young Thug and this and that. They ain't none of them talking about Ryan Garcia with Gorlock the Gooch. None of them. Because they that way too. All of them got a secret liking for Ryan. They all think he's handsome, low key. They love him some Ryan. John Hancock said that's gross. Yeah, super gross. That's what they do, man. So yeah, I would love to see Devin, you know what I'm saying, whatever move he decides to make. I'm gonna try to get Bill on talk, you know what I'm saying, chop it up. I ain't gonna call him right now though, because he probably shaking and moving. A lot of stuff taken care of. So I'm gonna call him sometime this week, maybe tomorrow or later on today. I'll call him, record it, or get him on here on a live or something. Shout out to my young brother Abel, Hardy Nation Sports Podcast and Super Chat with the 2-piece. Anytime I hear no Diddy, it's no Trump here. Facts, absolutely. Yeah, Trump did all kind of filth, and people make excuses for it. But that's just, I'm telling you that it takes years of programming and training the mind of somebody to make them see their own people as evil and as guilty, and then see everybody else as pure and innocent. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else get the benefit of the doubt. That's how their mind works. That's the mind of the ninja. If you black, you get held to one standard. If you anybody else, you get held to another standard. That's just racism. That's all it is. All right, let's listen here. It says, so why don't Devin fight Rolly or Ryan? Lord have mercy. Now, this is what we're gonna do here, because I think you know the answer to this, but or maybe you don't, because I know a lot of y'all Tank fans. Y'all be slow. So let me say this very slow for you. He can't fight Rolly because Rolly doesn't want to fight him. I know what you're hearing on the internet. It sounds good, but behind the scenes, the actual business, they want Devin to fight Rolly for free. Now they want Devin to come in as a promoter, and you taking all the risks, putting money up, but there's no guarantee. You can't give yourself a guarantee, right? You're a promoter, but you can't give yourself a guarantee. Hey, wait a minute. So the vendors, the DraftKings logo, there is money here. There's money for a guarantee. No, that's our money. That's what we're going to use to pay Rolly. But you guys have to find money on your own. What? No, sorry. That's what the PBC is doing. So because the PBC has no money for a guarantee, that's why Rolly and Devin isn't happening. Why is Ryan and Devin not happy? Ryan and Devin is not happening because Ryan Garcia does not want to agree to take VIDA testing 365, meaning he has not called VIDA and said, hey, I would like to sign up for drug testing right now. That means you can test me anytime you want randomly. If Devin Haney can do that, why can't Ryan Garcia do it? Especially when Ryan is the one who popped dirty. Ryan wants the drug testing to be done right before the fight. Devin says no, because you could be taking stuff right now. I gave you the benefit of the doubt the first time we fought. I let you come in heavy. Gave you the benefit of the doubt because you were supposed to pay me $600,000 for every pound you were over. You've made a strategic decision to come in heavy and saying, oh, I'll sacrifice that 1.5 mil, whatever it's going to be. I'll sacrifice that. And then you didn't even pay me. De La Hoya said, oh, we're going to give you points off the pay-per-view. And then you tell me the pay-per-view didn't sell. No, you're not going to out-negotiate me again. Never. So it's going to be my way or the highway. And rightfully so. Because when Devin Haney got out-negotiated the first time, y'all ran around laughed at him. Ha, ha, ha. They let Ryan and Golden Boy out-negotiate him. Ha, 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 ha. Ryan Garcia popped dirty for Juice. Y'all laugh at him. Ha, 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 ha. The Juice had nothing to do with the left hook. Ha, 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 ha. So Devin Haney, the one thing Devin Haney should never do in the history of the world is listen to a Tank Davis fan. Never. Mr. Gary, he offered him 50-50. Who offered who 50-50? 50-50 of what? Because you don't talk to anybody. So I talked to the Haneys. I heard the business deals. I've been on the calls. You tell me who you've talked to, he offered him 50-50. This is what I hate about the internet, bro. You over here talking to somebody who know what they talking about, but you on here using Gary Russell's name. You had nobody in the chat trying to tell me about the business, and you ain't talked to nobody. This is why I hate the internet, fam. This is exactly why I hate the internet. Only on the internet can the ninja who ain't never had a job tell you about a hard day's work. Only on the internet can a chick who ain't never been married or engaged tell you about marriage. Only on the internet. Only on the internet can somebody have a name like Hulk Hogan and come on here, ain't never wrestled nobody, ain't never graduated high school, sit at home playing video games all day, and come on in there and argue with real wrestlers about wrestling. Yeah, somebody send this dude to the upper room. Why Devin ain't fighting Rolly? Just diabolical. These people is crazy, fam. Why you ain't fighting me, Gary Russell? Why you ain't fighting me? I offered you 50-50. Why you ain't fighting? It's ridiculous, bro. These people is crazy. Yeah, these dudes just nuts, man. They just come around here and just be talking crazy. Just only on the internet, bro. And there's always Tank fans. These dudes don't talk to nobody. They just make up stuff in their head and create these fake scenarios. Yeah, but you offer them 50-50 or what? What 50-50 or what? If there is no guarantee, then it's 50-50 of what? What are you talking about? And how is it going to be 50-50 of anything if Devin Haney is not just a boxer, but he's a promoter? How can it be 50-50? Rolly's not a promoter. How can it be 50-50? This is what happens when you're trying to argue with people who don't know business. This man going to be a worker for the rest of his life. His whole life going to be a worker. Going to the gas station to get a box of Black & Milds and a Swisher and a grape soda and some hot fries. That's his whole life. Hey, you ain't got 45 cents, do you? No, I sure don't. Man, I'm trying to get me a black. Man. Dang. That's his life right there. Them type of conversation. while the rest of us talking about college tuition for our kids and stuff like that, and how we gonna come up with this money to get the baby a car, a new car for college, and all that. This ninja is sitting around talking about, man, ain't nobody got $2.10. Trying to give me a 4-pack, tall can of OE. You ain't got $2. Man, that's crazy. Niggas ain't got $2, man. It's crazy, bro. Yeah, niggas like you ain't got $2. Todd French 600 is in the super chat with that 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation, good brother. He says, Cook 78. These ninjas will get to work and will allow their job to tell them we will pay ourselves. You pay yourself. Not get to work. Right. That's in essence what they telling Devin. Like he's stupid or something, bro. Yeah, you go ahead and you go ahead and see we got money for Broly. See, this is our money. So you gotta find your money. People nuts, man. Absolutely insane. Yeah, Cap God. Hey, you ain't got no. You know I used to hate. Oh, I used to hate this, man. I used to hate back when I used to smoke cigarettes, right? And bums, right? Dudes who never got no. They don't never buy cigarettes, right? They just smoke off other people all day, right? So they might smoke about 12 cigarettes a day, but they done bummed all of them. Okay, so they got other people supporting their habit, and right. So I used to smoke Newports, right? Newport 100s, right? I smoke the menthol, Newport 100s, or sometimes I smoke Cools, right? 100s, right? But Newport 100s was the go-to. But then when Newports got too much, I switched over to Maverick menthol 100s, right? I switched over there, and you know I used to hate. I used to hate when dudes used to be like, "Hey, bro, big bro, man, please tell me you got square. I had square all day, man. I ain't got no money either, man. Man, please tell me you got square. Like y'all got you, bro. Don't even worry about it." Then you give this ninja one of your hard-earned cigarettes, and this nigga look at Maverick. Man, I don't smoke this shit. Man, here, man, I don't want this. I want to hit this nigga in his mouth, bro. If you what? You don't smoke this, but you ain't had cigarette, bro. You ain't know you don't smoke cigarettes then. No, you just out here trying to look cool. Get up out of my face. That's like a ninja telling my man, you give me a sandwich, man. I'm hungry, man. I ain't eating nothing all day, man. Yeah, I'm homeless, man. I've been sleeping outside. Me and my family been in the park, man. Man, you just go up in the subway, give me a sandwich, man. I'll be so grateful. Appreciation, man. I bet. I got you. I'm going to Subway and get you a sandwich. I come out with a BLT. Man, I don't eat no bacon, man. I'm a Muslim, bro. Why you give me the bacon, bro? Come on, bro. I eat the bacon, man. Man, it's crazy, man. Dog gonna come here and give me a bacon sandwich, man. That's ninjas for you. Nasty work. These boys crazy. Y'all get the likes all the way up. Smash that like button. Share the video. Fish grease. What's happening with it? So we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see how all this work out for young Dev, man. If he signs with Zuffa or not. That's one of his options. And then we also gonna see what happens with Dana. You know what I'm saying? With Dana White. Because all the haters, all the Haney haters are sitting back rooting for praying and praying that Devin fails and praying that something go bad happens. Man, I ain't never seen no mess like this before. And these dudes are pathetic, fam. Disgusting, nasty work. Hold on a second, I'm saying. One second, y'all. Right. Let's see here. Young World in the super chat with that 5 piece. Appreciate the support, fam. He said, "Yo, why is it that all the white boys smoke Marlboros, but the brothers was on Newports?" I don't know, man. It's probably some government plot. Ain't no telling, bro. Probably some government plot, man. For all I know, because I know the menthols, man. You know, the menthols used to have like some type of fiberglass or something in them too, man. Menthols was addictive for a little while. So, I mean, all of it was addictive. But see, when I smoke cigarettes, yeah, you want the taste of your preferred flavor, but at the same time, if I need that nicotine, I was gonna get it. I don't care if somebody had Marlboro, I'm smoking it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to ease that nicotine. I would never want them dudes turn down a cigarette. Talking about, nah, that's not my brand. Oh, you don't smoke then? Get up out of here. What kind of beggar want to be a chooser? Just diabolical, ungrateful people, man. Let me see here. So is Rolly next opponent going to have to go get their own money too? I highly doubt that. Their next opponent, is going to be giving some money, guarantee that. Yeah, they just trying to finesse Devin Haney and DSP. They think they can finesse him. Everybody think they can finesse Devin now. That's all. And Rolly the one who Rolly gonna fight? He ain't got no fight. He a champion. He can't get the Ryan fight. He just messed up the Devin Haney fight. The haters gonna say Devin Haney ducked Rolly. Okay, what is Ryan ducking Rolly? You never notice how the haters ain't talking about why Ryan didn't fight, get his win back? Why Ryan didn't get it back in blood? Why ain't none of the haters that's saying that Devin ducked Rolly? Why ain't none of them making videos saying that Ryan ducked Rolly? You know why? Because they love Ryan. They attracted to Ryan. Let's hear it for the boy. Oh, let's give the boy a hand. Let's hear for my baby. You know you got to understand. Oh, maybe he's no Romeo. He's my loving one man show. Oh, let's hear it for the boy. That's them cats, bro. Every time they see Ryan, I can just hear that music playing in the background. It's just diabolical. Why? I mean, if Devin is ducking Rolly, then is Ryan ducking Rolly? No, man, leave Ryan alone. Jafari Caesar in the super chat with the 5 piece. Much love, much appreciation. Fam said 78. My cousin asked me to cash app him $7.70. So what did that sound like? So he said multiple times weird request amount. Yeah, it is. I don't know what that is now. $7.70. I don't even know the cost of squares no more, so I don't know. $7.70. He must be short. He's short on something. He's short on something. Whatever it is, he's short. So I don't know what that is. That's a weird, odd number though for sure. Slip the jab in that super chat with the 10 piece. Appreciate the love, family. Says 13-year-old Newport box. Box 100 was the first and last cigarette I ever smoked. That ish choked me out. Never touched them again. But smoked hella bud though. Hey man, Newport 100s used to go hard, man, back in the day, man. Man, I used to love me some Newport 100s, man. I love me some, man, smoking. Because, see, I grew up in the house. My pops smoked. You know what I'm saying? My pops smoked Newport. So, you know what I'm saying? I used to steal his half cigarettes out the ashtray, trying to be grown, think I'm cool and all that. You know what I'm saying? Pops used to buy them cartons. He used to always get cartons, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? From the PX. Anybody who grew up in the military family know what I'm talking about. So Pops used to have the cartons from the PX. And I just go in and get me. I was only teenager walking around with 4 packs of squares all the time, bro. Everybody, man, you always got a full pack. Yeah, and I'm just so glad I was able to quit that because I ain't never think I was gonna be able to quit cigarettes, bro. cigarettes had a hold on me, something vicious, bro. Something vicious, man. It took me like 3 years to quit cigarettes. I just started, man, and how I quit was the mints, the nicotine mints, and then the patches. I took the mints for like 2 years, bro. I think in a 2 year period, I might have smoked 3 cigarettes in a 2 year period with the mints, and then so I got addicted to the mints. I didn't want to let the mints go. So then I started messing with the patch, and I went through that 3 step patch thing, and I did that for like what, another year. It was supposed to be over with in a couple of weeks, but I did it for like a year. I did not want to let that nicotine go, man. But I let it go, man. I ain't had no cigarettes since 2020. Yeah, I had no cigarette in like 6. Man, that's a long time. But I ain't had no cigarettes since like probably about I want to say the meet and greet in Dallas was the last time I had a cigarette. So yeah, I'm just glad I was able to quit that, man. I ain't think I was never gonna be able to quit that, man. Salute, Robert Singleton, appreciate it. The patch, it just you put it like what you do is take some alcohol, like alcohol wipes or something, and just rub your shoulder or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Rub up your shoulder area, your delt, and then your side delt, right? And then let it dry off. You take the patch. It's like a sticker. You take it off of the little thing. And you put it on your skin, right? And let it sit there. And it lasts for like I think 24 hours. I think it lasts 24 hours. It's going to slowly release nicotine into your system, into your skin, over like a 24-hour period. So it's like the equivalent. It's going to give you enough nicotine for like a pack, or like if you smoke a pack a day, then I think that the depending on what strength you get, it's gonna give you like enough nicotine in you for like a pack of cigarettes. It's gonna be time released throughout the day. That they work, man. You just gotta find something to do with your time. You know what I'm saying? If you one of the people, cause see, I had certain habits that I smoked cigarettes, and it took me a long time to break them habits. Like every morning, I took my morning dookie with a square. That was my habit. I sit on my crown. You know what I'm saying? Get that newspaper, smoke me a square, and take me a good old fashioned Duke. It was hard breaking that cycle. Dookie act like he didn't want to come out no more when I quit smoking. Like, oh, you gonna do? I ain't coming. I'm staying in here till I get that square. Where the square at? Nah. So Dookie stayed in there. He didn't want to come out, and then you know what I'm saying. Eventually, I convinced him to come on out. But I'm just saying, yeah, man, you gotta get out of them habits. You gotta break all them habits. I used to smoke after I eat. Every time I ate, I had to smoke. Yeah, man. So you know how that go. Hold on 1 second. Let me see what this is. Texting. Okay, bet. All right. Let me see. All right, here we go. But yeah, you just gotta break them habits that you have with the cigarettes, and then you'll be fine. It don't take. I mean, it took me 3 years to quit. You know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't. I like smoking. To be honest with you, I just liked it. Smoking was like my favorite thing to do. Smoking cigarettes. I love how it made me feel. It calmed me down. I love cigarettes, bro. Love them. I love cigarettes more than drinking, and I love drinking. But but cigarettes was harder for me to quit. You know what I'm saying, than drinking. Drinking is like, what I'm saying. I love how drinking make me feel and all that, but I can quit drinking because every year I stop drinking for like 5 to 6 months every year anyway, just to get my body cleansed. But uh, so right now I think I'm gonna drink. I probably drink about 4 more times this year, and then I'm probably ain't gonna drink no more for another. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be sparingly. I don't know. It's gonna be sparingly though. Can't be drinking too much. 'Cause drinking, start messing with your decision making. You know, I'm a cool drunk. I ain't one of them angry drunks to be fighting and none of that. I'm not one of them blackout drunks that forget what happened. But what I will do though, when I get drunk, is boy, man, I will talk some shit. You hear me? I ain't talking about no beef. I'm talking about the ladies. Boy, I will talk myself into a situation that I can't back up when I'm talking. Boy, girl, I'm gonna take you in that room. I'm gonna put your leg up here, girl. Girl, you ain't never had a stroke like I'm finna give you. Girl, I'm gonna talk all that shit and get up in there, fall right to sleep. She like, girl, this nigga here talk all that shit and went to sleep and he did nothing. I'm gonna wake up, girl. I was just about to give it to you. You the one. You must be too tired. I was just about to give you something you can feel. Yeah, yeah. You already know, Stephen L. We be kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Snacks B said, I have expired patches in your medicine cabinet still. Yeah. D-Man said, you gonna dance like I'm MF2. Yeah, I be dancing, man. When I get bopped, I gotta move. I gotta dance. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like to dance and talk shit and sell wolf tickets about smashing. Abel said, I'm happy I ain't smoking my. Yeah, that's good for you, man. I'm glad you didn't smoke, bro. Got them healthy lungs, man. That smoking mess you up. Sensei Stormy B man in the building. What it do, Stormy? It's Italian coffees, old pure soap by Benn. Uh, hmm. hmm. Spring B said, yo, 78. Do they let you smoke bud in the strip club in Milwaukee? No. No. Can't smoke no bud in the strip club. You can smoke outside of it, though. Like you can step outside, you know what I'm saying, smoke. Smoke outside and go back up in there. We ain't going to no strip clubs out here, though. No, we're gonna bring the strippers to y'all, make that nice and smooth. Cause I got to control the environment. I don't want nothing crazy happening while y'all on my watch. Cause these ninjas in Milwaukee, they can smell somebody from out of town. These hoes too. Oh, they from out of town, girl. Let's you know how they be doing. Filthy McNasty out here. Play here, the capital of the world. But anyway, man, I'm finna get up out of here, man. Get on up out of here. Start cleaning some of these sneakers I got, man. Trying to get my shoes ready for display. So I'm organizing them and putting them up. I got my shoes. I'm starting doing sneaker videos and stuff like that, colognes, fragrances, right? But like a lot of my shoes, the ones I want to display in my background is gonna be my spring and summer shoes, and then my fall and winter shoes I'm gonna leave in my man cave. I'm gonna leave them in there, and then I'll probably switch my background once the fall and winter come around. You know what I'm saying? You'll see some more like Jordan 12s, 13s, 14s, probably that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Timberland boots, all that good stuff. But right now, I'm just getting all my low top stuff cleaned up. Some of that stuff, man, I didn't wore it one time on some drunken night. Mess with some chick. I wore it one time, kicked them shoes off, and put them back in the box. Ain't cleaned them off. One, I was looking at some of the Jordan 11 lows I got, man. Grass. I only wore these shoes one time and got like a piece of gum wrapped around grass, stuck on the bottom, and it's been there for like 4 years. So now I'm trying to get this off of there. But anyway, man, I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Uh, 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Hit the subscribe. Turn on your notification bell so be notified when I drop a new video. Subscribe to the Patreon. Sign up to the Patreon, man. Patreon.com/78 Sports TV. I'll holler at y'all in a minute. We're about to hit deuces.